I just wanna rock, DJ.
Hey.
You're making me feel so right. I think. I don't know if that goes from.
Yeah, it's cool.
Does anyone
Anywho,
remember Robbie? Whatever. What's his name? Robbie.
Robbie Williams. Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
God, so funny.
He's phenomenal. He's a
Wild.
huge star in Europe. Did you know that?
He's currently
Huge. He's huge star. No, he's like
currently or just has always been.
always. He's like a legend. He's like a Madonna
Oh,
over here. Do you know what I mean?
I believe it because that guy, he
Yeah.
was freaking. I loved him when he broke ground over here in Canada.
We were
He
into
was
it. Yeah.
he was so good. I loved his music.
Yeah.
Welcome back,
He's like,
though.
yeah.
Hi,
Hi
hi.
guys. Well, hello. How are ya?
Little fact for today: Robbie Williams is a big star.
Big star. Robbie Williams. Yeah, big star. Big star. Yeah. And that video, the Rock Your Body. No, sorry,
Uh, Rock DJ.
Rock TJ, like traumatized me because remember on
It was
MTV or
yeah.
Much Music, they would have the video and the video is wild because like why are his bones and he's in his skin and then
Yeah,
it
he's
was just
getting naked, and then he's
muscle.
whipping off his skin. Then he's whipping off his like bicep and throwing them at people, and they're just like
Yeah,
taking it.
it's
And then he's
weird.
all bones. I'm like,
And
what is
he's just
happening?
and then he's all bones. But yeah, anyways, what was I
Oh,
gonna say? So many things
well,
happening right now. Okay, so today is the 16th. You guys are hearing this on the 17th. So we are right in the middle or beginning the build up to the is it a blue moon?
it's a full moon for sure Monday,
Yeah,
right?
it's a full moon in Leo, but it's like the super blue moon. So there's a lot happening. So if there's
And you know what? This week has been fucked. Like there, like again, I feel like I reference Emily Dexter every week, but it is what it is. I follow her and
do
her videos about like what is the weekly forecast, and like
yeah,
she told it this week was going to be a doozy one.
yeah,
That we're still in Mercury retrograde, but that between Wednesday and Friday of this week that has just passed now, it's Saturday, that it was going to be dramatic. There was going to be
yeah,
some pretty dramatic shit that was happening. And
yeah,
boy, did it ever in my life.
right.
Every
Yeah,
little thing got set off in one way or another.
right, yeah,
And it wasn't just me, everyone that I talked
yeah,
to.
yeah. And
So we
lots of
hope.
people, lots of things happening all the way. It was like it was chaos everywhere. But at the end of the day, I'm like fucking exhausted this time, Brittany. Like I am like so tired. But then
Right?
and then we're in retrograde as well, retrograde until the end of the month. So it's like
Yeah.
a big people are weird. I was at work last night and people are weird.
What happened? What happened?
Oh no, it's just like
I had a weird person
behaviors.
this week too.
Yeah. Like people, there was essentially we have these like bracelets and we were bringing one over from our other shop and it wasn't there, but it was on its way.
Yeah.
Wasn't there yet. Say it would be there in about an hour, right? And the woman, the young girl, not young girl, but like in her teens, we're like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, he's coming. It's just not here yet. And like, she literally like had to walk to the other side of the store. Fair enough, whatever. She's looking at other things. And her mom was like chatting with us. And then her mom went over to talk to them. And then like they came past us as they were leaving. And the girl was about to burst into tears. Now, keep in
Oh,
mind, this bracelet is 32 euros, which is like $40. It's not a big thing. And we always have them. Like I said, it was just
just
literally
happened
the person
on its
that went
way.
to
It was
Tralee went to the other. Yeah, it was just wasn't coming anyways. And she's like, no, I buy it. I buy it. Thanks anyways. And she's like, as she's saying this to us, like she's backing out of the store. And the mom's like standing there, like looking at her, like, what are you? But she's like going to run away in tears. Or like, it's a bracelet.
oh my God. Especially because her mom just like, sorry
Is it,
guys.
we're open till 10. Like it's gonna
Yeah.
be here at 7:30. Do you know what I mean? Like it's an hour from
Yeah.
now. Like I'm sorry, or we were actually like
Follow
planning,
you. Yeah.
we were like planning so that we could like, okay, actually we can make it work. We'll give you some links from this bracelet, and then when we get it, we can replenish, whatever. And she was like that. I was like, what is happening? But then the girl I was working with, she's like, this is how it's been all day. People are weird.
Oh, fuck. It has been a weird, yeah, definitely weird. Like there's just been some like it's weird attitudes, it's weird people,
Yeah.
weird situations, and it's just like it's so out of our control. And we're just like, wow, we are clearly and truly here for the ride.
Yep. Literally, like, I don't know, hold on tight. But
Yeah.
anyways, I was picking what we were going to chat about today.
Yeah,
And I've
because I
talked
don't
about
even
this
know
in
it's
the
the
past.
secret and
Brittany doesn't know.
advisement.
And it's not like a big old secret by any means, but I've been wanting to do it for a while. I've talked about it on a few different episodes. And I'm like, being like, oh, we should do that. Oh, we should do that. And I was like, fuck it. Today is the day we're actually going to do it. We're going to talk about ancient Egyptian astrology.
Ooh,
Yes.
fancy. I like it.
So, yeah. So when we had our special guest on a few weeks ago, we did talk about like modern astrology versus Renaissance astrology, but we didn't really touch about the ancient Egyptian. So that was
Right.
like, I don't think in one of his realms, anyways. But so yeah, we're
Oh,
going to talk a little bit about that. I mean, and kind of its overlap. Sorry, my phone just is like ding, ding, ding because it's my bedtime.
ding,
Lols. What's a
ding.
bedtime? Have I ever gone to bed on time ever? Hold on, I'm just gonna make sure it's like
Honestly, at this point in my life, bedtime means, oh, good. Now my shit show of a night begins because honey has to go outside every hour and a half to go pee or to go sit outside because she doesn't want to be inside. Or she
literally.
pees in the
I'm
house.
sure.
And I'm like, oh, I don't want to go to bed yet. I don't want to go.
Right? I'm
No.
like, it goes off every night. I'm like, I'm not going to bed. I'm like, oh, that'd be so nice. Like, but I'm not going to bed yet. Like, I got
L-O-L.
shit to do. Um, anyways, don't know where I was at my little sentence there. But yes. So yeah, ancient Egyptian astrology. Do you know, before I dig into my stuff here, do you know anything about it or familiar with anything?
Literally zero. I literally know nothing. I know Cleopatra is in the ancient Egyptians, and that's about it.
Yeah. Okay. Fair
That's
enough.
as much
All
as I
right.
know about anything ancient Egyptians.
Yeah, that's all right.
So you are on your own, girl.
Okay.
You're on
Okay.
your own.
Well, I'm not going to take any credit for anything that I like have talked about today. So I got a lot of my information obviously online because that's what we do.
Yeah.
But it's called
Yeah.
belowthestars.com and they have a really great section on Egyptian astrology, very easy to digest anyway. So I will that's where I got it. So anyways, so
Cool.
here's my little spiel. So priests accurately monitored and recorded the movements of the stars and the planets and tried to understand their effect on the Earth's environmental changes. So they kind of very similar to how like, modern day astrology is like of course we look above to get the answers for below.
Yeah.
Now, when it came to, the things around them, we'll kind of get into what the zodiac signs are that they recognize, but they have close ties to the land and the changing of the seasons, and that's kind of how they base their systems around. So I guess I'll bop back a little bit here. This is about 305 to 300 BC. Egyptians borrowed the Greek zodiac designation system and assigned Egyptian gods to each zodiac sign. So there are 12, but how their year breaks out, it's a little bit different. That's where it's not like the Gregorian calendar that we follow now. It's a solar calendar. Sorry, the Gregorian was a solar. It's not the traditional calendar. Anyways, so the year has 365 days. It consisted of 3 seasons, each 120 days. Now that only adds up to 360. So there was what they considered a 5-day month that was
Okay.
treated as like outside of the year. So it's like
Oh,
5 days set aside, it's its own month, and then the year would restart.
okay.
So yes. So now, okay, I know kind of jumping into like the zodiacs and stuff, but it's important how we see the time, right? Because it's very similar to like again modern day astrology and how the zodiac sign is set up there. It's set up into its kind of like quadrants and whatever else here. But they also divided into like they divided the days a little bit differently. So they divided the day into temporal hours, each of them having a different length throughout the year. So depending on the season, again, very season based here. So summer hours were longer than one in winter, and it depended on the period of the daylight. So if it was, your summer hour literally would be longer than the winter hour, not hours, hour. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, so yeah, I know. Look, where am I? Egyptians. This is lovely. I know. Like, don't you like my reading? But I'm like really into this, I promise.
I do. I love
Egyptians,
it.
they established a 24-hour day, and they were the first people to do that. So that's something that we still use today is a 24-hour clock. So early Egyptians used a range of tools to measure the time, such as shadow or water clocks as well. Water clocks, actually, I did look up a picture of those. I'm just gonna see if I can find one and maybe I can put up there. A water clock break. I can't do it because my thing ain't working. Water clock. Oh, I don't even know if I've ever seen one of these. It's like, okay, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, and like, oh, okay, maybe it's like an hour, what are those things called? A sand timer?
Hourglass. hourglass.
Yeah, sure. But it's like with, I don't know, man. But it's like as it falls through there, you know, the hours passing because the hole's so tiny. So it's like it takes
Yeah.
1 hour for it to fall through. And then you can tell like, okay, it's like
Yeah.
1, 2, 3 rings are gone and a half. So like, no, anyways, it's helped.
An hour.
Like my description, isn't it great? I know. I'm the
Yeah. So
best. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. Anyways. Okay, so water clocks. And then shadows. We all kind of know what like a sundial would be, for example.
yes, that's right.
Yes. Okay, so on to the zodiacs. So they have 12 signs.
Okay.
Egyptian astrology assigns certain days of the month to each sign. So it's not worked up as a like the traditional way that we've done it in modern day astrology, where it's like the middle of the month, say April 20th or 21st to May 20th.
Right.
That's how we have it set up for like Taurus or whatever. But then for Egyptians, they have like chunks of time. So we'll kind of, what my plan is to go through each of them and kind of say, you know, these are the chunks of time. Okay.
Okay, sure.
All right. So are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Okay. So first thing, the character of the god or goddess was believed to determine the character or the type of character a person born under the certain sign. So I hope some of it resonates. There's ways that we could go deeper in some of these as well. Maybe we should dive into our own, but yeah, we'll do it up. Okay,
I'm
so yeah, they're all gods and goddesses except for this one. This is number one. This is the Nile. And now the river Nile, the one that's like in Egypt itself, that is
one denial.
the Nile, that is Denial. That one is to believed to be a gift to them from gods. Oh, was it Osiris? It was, I want to say it was a gift from, well, it's the god of death. Osiris, yeah. Osiris, yeah. An imperial part of the creation myth associated with the myth of Osiris. So death and rebirth is symbolized by the annual cycle of vegetation accompanying the rise and the fall of the Nile waters. So number
Nice.
one is the Nile. So the dates for that one are January 1st to 7th, June 19th to 28th, September 1st to 7th, and November 18th to 26th. So the Nile, ancient Egyptians named the first zodiac sign after the Nile, their lifeblood. This is the only sign that does not represent a deity. Early Egyptians believed that people born under this sign are logical, peaceful, and practical. They don't like arguments and do everything to keep the peace around them. Although they are sometimes influenced by their passions, they are still as wise as they are passionate. They are strong observers, which help them develop intuition. We know a Nile. Do you know? Mother.
I was gonna
Mother's a
say
Nile.
yes. Yes,
Yes,
she's annoying.
it checks out. Okay, the next one. And these names will be familiar with you because these are all like, these are Egyptians' god, but they're like familiar names, do you know what I mean? So Amun-Ra is the next one. That's number two. The dates for that one are January 8th to 21st and February 1st to 11th. So Amun-Ra is the second Egyptian zodiac sign. According to the ancient Egyptian astrology, Amun-Ra is the king of the gods, one of the most powerful Egyptian astrological symbols. Those who are born under the sign are confident, polite, and optimistic. They make efficient leaders and are good at keeping everything under control, as well as making smart decisions.
What was those dates again? I'm sorry, I
Yeah,
didn't hear the first
that's okay. January 8th to 21st and February
one.
1st to 11th.
So then I know one of those.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
The third is Mut, M-U-T. And that's January 22nd to January 31st, and then September 8th to 22nd.
Hmm.
So in each Egyptian astrology, the third zodiac sign is Mut, the mother of the world, the female deity responsible for protecting mankind. Those who are born under this sign are sensitive, affectionate, loyal, and generous. These people are usually very focused and goal-oriented. They are very protective of others and tend to be loving parents. I don't know if I know anybody there, but it doesn't matter. Okay, the next one is Geb, G-E-B. So yeah, the fourth sign in Egyptian astrology is Geb, the Egyptian god of the earth. The ancient Egyptian, I can't talk. This is where I'm like, blah, blah,
Okay.
blah, blah. The ancient Egyptians believe that that his laughter started earthquakes. The Geb people are faithful. Oh, I didn't read the dates. That's funny. Anyways, I'll go after the dates in a minute here. The Geb people are faithful, open, and sensitive. Sometimes they seem to be too emotional. However, this only attracts other people. They are very reliable friends, although they tend to be shy and can be pretty persistent if necessary. So that was for people born between February 12th and 29th, August 20th to 31st.
Hmm,
So that'd be like people born like right away. Birthday
nice.
season coming upon us. Okay,
Yeah,
number 5. Sorry, hopefully this is okay the way I'm reading it. Just doing it.
I think it's fine.
Yeah. The 5th is Osiris. So that is dates March 1st to 10th, November 27th to December 18th. So the
Hmm.
5th in the zodiac sign is Osiris, named after the god of the underworld and resurrection. People born under this powerful sign are strong, intelligent, vulnerable, and independent. They usually become strong leaders. There are few obstacles that can stop the Osiris people from reaching their goals. Sometimes they may be aggressive and selfish, however, they always say what they mean. Yeah.
Good, good.
Okay. Next, we have Isis, and that one is dates March 11th to 31st, October 18th to 29th, and December 19th to 31st. I swear we're gonna be
Big
like
one.
lumped in. We're coming up, I promise.
That's okay.
The sixth symbol is Isis. Isis is the goddess of nature. People born under the zodiac sign are honest and straightforward. They're sociable and romantic and possess an excellent sense of humor. The Isis people have all necessary personality traits to work with well in a team.
Hmm, cool.
Okay, next up we have Thoth. So that's April 1st to 19th and November 8th to 17th. So the 7th is Thoth, it's Thoth. So this sign got its name from the god of learning and wisdom. According to the Egyptian horoscope, people under this sign are romantic, wise, energetic, and courageous. They are constant search for ways to improve. The Thoth people enjoy learning and are very inventive. Very fancy. Very fancy. Very fancy.
Yeah, let's see.
Number 8 is Horus. This is April 20th to May 7th and August 12th to 19th. So dad is it.
Okay.
One of the most powerful zodiac signs, Horus is the god of the sky. The Horus people are courageous, ambitious, and optimistic. They make practical, wise leaders who motivate and inspire. People born under this sign of Horus are hardworking and get on well with others.
Shock.
Father? Father? What? It's facts, guys. This is facts.
Oh, that's facts.
Okay, this is mine. So number 9
Mhm.
is Anubis, and that's
And-
May 8th to 27th and June 29th to July 13th. So in Egyptian astrology, the 9th belongs to Anubis, god of mummification and guardian of the underworld. People born under the zodiac sign are confident, curious. The Anubis people are very hardworking and creative. However, they work best when they are alone, as they have introverted personalities, which is really funny because Ryan is also an Anubis as well. So,
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's funny, but it's true though for both of you guys.
oh, absolutely. I'm like, no, I would much rather work. I mean, I enjoy working with people, but like I recharge my battery by myself.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, we're coming up here. So next is Seth. That's May 28th to June 18th and September 28th to October 2nd. So the 10th sign is Seth. Seth is a god of chaos and violence. Those with
Yikes.
Seth as their Egyptian astrological sign are perfectionists and bold. They seek challenge and are great at communicating with people and love to be the center of attention.
Mm.
Yes. Yes.
You know,
I,
do you know anything in that one?
I am just thinking here, May 28th to actually my son.
I was gonna say, wait a minute.
Wait, yeah, love to be the center of attention. Yes. His new
Yeah,
thing right now. So,
no.
what? I know. Colin. Okay, just on the topic of Colin.
Yes.
Was showing Brittany pictures earlier this week. When I had FaceTime Brittany on my way home from work. And I got home. And much to my surprise, Colin was asleep in a box. We got a box and big delivery. And he like he calls it his secret room. Hold on one second. I got a cough.
He calls it his small hotel, is what the video was that Ryan had taken picture. It's his small hotel.
His little hotel room. It's a small hotel. Or like he
Yeah.
called it like a secret room. Anyway, so he
Right.
put like a pillow underneath it and on the side, and he grabbed a blanket and he was asleep in a box. So
God,
anyways,
that's
we got
so funny.
but yeah, he also is into making or being a statue. Oh, I should grab some.
He's a
And he's really into drawing cards. I mean, what's
oh,
weird? Like, this is one of his cards that he drew today.
that's
Like,
damn good,
he
Jessica.
makes so many cards. Actually,
He's
okay, I almost got
five.
this.
He's
He's
5 and can draw a freaking car.
he's so good. Okay, I know this is total like sidebar, but if they're like right in front of me, I should hold on. There's some, I mean, they're all cards. Let's not pretend that my kid loves cards. Okay, so this is a yellow card. You really can't see it because it's in highlighter. There's a yellow
Oh
card.
yeah. Yeah.
And then there's a blue truck.
There you go.
I got him a set
That's
of highlighters.
he must be
There.
very happy. Dang, that is hilarious.
So he's very this car.
Holy shit, that is amazing.
And there's a couple more anyways, but that's what we've been
Good
doing,
for him. That's a big deal.
making cars.
Good for him. He's an artist.
He's an artist. He's like, but definitely he's like meant to shine.
Yeah, honestly.
Okay. All right. On to the next here. I promise, like we like only have like two more, and I had to like do a full stop there. So sorry. Okay. Best number 11 is Bastet. So that's July 14th to 28th, September 23rd to 27th, and October 3rd to 17th. You're coming up, Brittany. Yeah. I guess hold on. Where is Matt? Oh, Matt, we did miss Matthew. Where was Matt? Our friend.
We did Matthew, but
Oh
I
yeah,
was trying
he was
to
ISIS. He was
and he
ISIS.
go with others. That sounds like Matt.
He was a sociable and romantic and possess an excellent sense of humor. ISIS people have all necessary personality traits to work well in the team. Sure.
Which is so funny because
Matt.
we know Matthew, but we don't know Matthew. Like
I don't know Matthew at all on a personal level. Isn't that
I
sad?
couldn't tell you if he's like that because that's
Like,
but I know that
don't get me wrong.
Well for the team.
Yeah.
For sure.
No, yeah. Like I'm sure Matthew's like a really stand-up guy, but he's also our little brother. Do you know what I mean? So I'm like, I don't know him on like a not brother level. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. To us, Matthew's not funny. No, I'm just kidding.
He's funny. He's funny, but
No, he's so funny, but he's just not as funny as us.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's funnier. That's where I'm like, I don't know.
That's the thing. He probably can hold his own just fine as long as you and I are not in the same room.
Exactly. We're like, okay. Anyways, back to Bastet.
Okay.
So this one is one of the female zodiac signs. Bastet is the deity of cats, fertility, and pleasure. The Bastet people always look for balance and avoid conflict. They are charming, affectionate, and sensitive personalities who can always rely on unmistakable intuition. They are loyal and devoted partners. So that is, I don't know anybody else in that time frame. July 14th to 28th, September 23rd to 27th, and October 3rd to 17th. I can't think of anybody, but I mean, good on you, cat people. Cat ladies.
Well, if you guys, we want to hear from before Jessica does the last one. We want to hear which one you guys resonated with, or sorry, which your birth date falls in between.
Yeah, I'd be curious to know.
And then if any of those descriptions match you.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay, so the last one here is Sekhmet, and that's Sekhmet. So that is July 29th to August 11th, October 30th to November 7th. So Brittany and my daughter in here. So finally, we meet Sekhmet, the 12th sign of the Egyptian zodiac. Sekhmet is the goddess of war. Those born under the sign have two sides to their personalities. They are disciplined on the one side, while they are free and easygoing on the other. These people are perfectionists and have a good sense of justice.
Yeah, I can say that because I don't put up with a lot of bullshit.
But like also like I can be easygoing, but don't piss me off.
That's exactly, and I totally understand like discipline for sure, where I'm like, yeah, this is how it is. But I'm also like the easiest, breeziest person where I'm like, yeah, whatever. Like if it's not set in stone, it's not set in stone. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. I'm
just totally
So you were Sekhmet. I'm just gonna double check. I'm just gonna see if there's any more information on there. So warrior goddess as well as a goddess of medicine. Sekhmet is also a solar deity, sometimes given the epithet the Eye of Ra. She's also associated with the goddess Hathor and Bastet. Okay, I see, just in terms of like history, mythology, but cool beans. I just thought that was really neat the way that they like kind of broke it up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and, like,
it's just different than I've ever seen that.
But I think maybe that's a better way to kind of categorize people. Do you know what I mean? In modern day astrology, it's like, oh, you're born in like this 30-day lump.
Yeah.
Like I'm a Taurus and I know many other Tauruses, and I'm like, there's definitely traits that carry over, but we're not, even though we're born days apart, it's like,
It can be so different.
yeah,
So many different
yeah,
horoscopes together.
exactly. Yeah. And then also similarities as well, right? Like, yeah. It's like, okay, well, that's why me and so, are this way, because it's like, oh, because we're lumped in together more than just once, or, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
So fair.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that is so cool.
But I'm glad I don't even know where I heard about Egyptian Zodiac. Like I've obviously heard about, all of these names in mythology, and not even mythology. This is history.
Yeah.
History. This is
It's
history. But in the Egyptian like history and stuff like that, like it was like familiar with them, but I'm like, oh, okay, but so
yeah.
I can add that to my little chart, my star
Cool.
chart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love it. So
yeah,
much that no. I love
yeah.
it. It's cool.
This just
Amazing.
goes to prove that there's just endless amounts of information out there. And like I said, this was just a snippet. It was just a
Yes.
small snippet. Like we could go into other things as well, but like that was
Well,
just
and
like the big.
so total side note, speaking of so much information, have
Oh,
you, since you started our Reddit account, has anything come up on
yeah.
there that
Let me
you
look
noticed?
here. I did like post properly, and I like don't.
I
I
found
don't.
you on the Reddit and I liked it. So I was like, ooh, I should pump that up a little touch. But I also don't understand Reddit, so it's hard.
I'm really, really struggling to understand it myself, so it's totally fine. Something's wrong with my computer, and that's not a new thing. It's just really fucking annoying. Uh, wait here. Hold on. Hold on for one more day. Just
I
gonna
don't
do.
know. I don't know how to work any of this shit. What does this
I
mean?
found that when I added Reddit on my phone, it wouldn't. It's not the same account.
Oh.
When I go into, I'm like, this is wrong. Like, why am I not in my account? I don't know. Okay, well, it's being funky. Okay, exit the page. Apparently, Reddit doesn't want to Reddit.
Cool.
Reddit, Reddit.com, Reddit.com.
A Reddit account. This is
Open
what you
it.
want to, guys, right? This is what you're here for.
This is why you say you hang around here, right? You guys are
Just to
hanging
ask
out with
them for
us.
us with our life.
I was saying, okay, yeah, no, nothing yet, nothing
That's
yet, but that's okay. It's fine.
that's okay because I have still chatted with my one friend and for her sister, and they will be a future guest here in the next couple months. And the ghost stories that they have, I have a picture of their home that they grew up in
Yeah.
and know where it is in the city, and like the stories, I cannot wait. It's so fucking crazy.
Oh, I'm excited. There's so many things. There's so many things that we
I
can
know
know.
so many
I,
things.
there's so many things. Anyways, like I said, Reddit, we don't understand it, but maybe it'll work one day.
Reddit.
Maybe. And honestly, I've been pretty lazy with my social media. I'm like, I should probably post some sound bites. I was like, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I'm kidding. Or
I'm
reels.
not
We used to
gonna.
do that. We used to do
You know
that.
what?
That
We used to do that. Did
we used to do
we?
that sometimes.
Did we? Did we
I
do
literally
that?
did not. I don't
Pretty
do any
nothing.
social media stuff. I
She does
answer
nothing.
messages sometimes, but that's about it.
I was gonna say, I'm okay. Brittany's involvement. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. I show up.
We.
Okay. I show up. And
Okay.
I tell
Oh,
people
do
about
you?
the podcast all the time. Well, I'm here today.
Doing my
Oh, do you?
No, it's not good.
You know what, Jessica? You know what? There's
Taking a
enough.
piss. I'm taking a
This
piss.
retrograde is already enough.
No, I know. I'm not good. No.
I'm just teasing. I don't care.
We're just teasing. Okay. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna post
Amazing. I think
on.
it's about that time for
It's about
our
that time.
call.
Yep.
I'm I've been still good. I chose a different deck for this week. I'm choosing mine from Angels and Ancestors from Kyle Gray.
Nice, nice.
See what message is coming up for everyone this week. Yeah.
Very good. Very good. Very good. I'm gonna do my same Kim Franz because it seems to be
That's the love of your life.
exactly. It's my be with love.
He is the best.
Yes, and we.
I have to like physically stop myself from trying to buy any more decks or anything. I'm like, Brittany, just calm. Oh no.
You had like the mental thought.
Sorry?
I haven't even had like the mental capacity to think about buying more decks. I mean, I'd love to, but
I
I'm
just
like,
like
where am I
just
gonna
like
get
the
it?
purchase. Oh, okay. Ooh, I like it. So this card is autumn. Release the old and rest.
Wow. And you know what? The leaves have already started to turn here. Like
They're
leaves have
turning here
started
as well.
falling and dropping. And I'm like, there are crunchy leaves blowing into our shop, right? So it's like,
Oh, geez.
oh boy. I'm like, this is how you know,
I
because
like
there's no
it.
trees near us.
Yeah. Seasons one. Okay. So, yeah, I like that. Okay. The message: release all of the pressure and expectation weighing you down. Shed it all so you can recover before moving into a time of renewal. Um, okay. Autumn is when the trees are preparing for the long, cold winter and must let go of all the weight that they are carrying in order to continue to grow and prosper. Sometimes you too just have to surrender an aspect of yourself in order to continue to grow and prosper. The raven on this autumn card shows that there's an opportunity to heal at this time. In Celtic animal medicine, the raven is a bird of healing and initiation. The healing it brings is a shift that allows you to move into a more powerful psychic space where you can be more aware of your needs and desires and be better supported. So they extend messages. You know what is heavy and what's holding you back. Is it a person, a situation, or a dream? Like the trees letting go of their leaves and the fruit in the autumn, it's time to let it go. When you hold on, you try to control reality, and that never works.
Yeah.
When you let go, you make space for the new and to enter your life. You are being guided by your angels and nature herself to release whatever is stopping you from moving forward. And you can do this. When the autumn card arrives in the future position of a spread or the last card in a reading, it can also indicate that the coming autumn will usher in important energies with regard to your question or intention. So that,
Interesting.
considering the timing of this card too.
Yeah. Like really, because like the podcast is coming out on the 17th. Like I said, the full moon is like on like 18th, 19th. It's like
Yeah.
it's full
And what
time.
does full
So
moon do for us?
what do they
Release.
do? Release that shit, guys. So this would be the time to like actually many side notes, but like I was just watching one of my favorite TV programs and it was like I need like a release list basically, just writing out all the shit that I don't want to deal with anymore. Write it out, get it out of you.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
obviously
Burn it,
that's still
tear
there.
it, or both.
Burn it, bury it, both, flush it, whatever you're gonna
Yeah.
do. Yeah,
Yeah. I love
yeah.
it.
Get it out of your system anyways. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Let it go.
Yeah, very appropriate, God.
Well, and it makes
Yeah,
sense too. What you let go, it's like decluttering your house. You want to declutter your house
exactly.
so you can bring more in.
Exactly.
So
You
in that
can't
same,
exactly you can't expand without shedding a layer or two, right?
you got to make room. And how do you make room? You release what you don't need.
Okay. Oh, what am I feeling today? What am I feeling?
Wouldn't that be wild if you pulled a crow? I would be like dying.
I got the moth.
Ooh, your favorite.
You know, actually, no. Well, here, yeah, moths. We've got deer flies. Are they called deer flies? Deer flies. I don't know. They're like really big flies that like bite you.
Oh, that's fun.
Fucking, they like like always. Oh God, so annoying. That's what I hate here right now. Fucking flies. Okay, let's get in here. The moth, impulsive, hasty, wishful. The moth is sure to the moth is sure the grass is greener on the other side. Moth energy is at play when we're attracted to the easy solutions or anything shiny and new. This can lead to unfinished projects, disappointment, and burnout. It's helpful to remind moth personalities that life is complex. No matter the illusion, no one is exempt from the trials and tribulation of this great journey. Practice seeing life as an infinite mystery rather than wishing it was easier or different. So when you're in balance, you're enthusiastic and whimsical. When you're out of balance, you idealize others and are jittery. To bring it to balance, finish a project. And I literally, while we were like talking about, the fall and stuff like that, I'm like, oh, I have a project behind this couch that I want to hang up there. I'm like, and I have to redo this. And I'm like, there's so much shit I got to do. I'm like, either I throw it out and say I never did it, or I just fucking do it.
Yeah. It's gonna feel so good when it
Yeah.
gets done though.
But that's exactly, and you know what? I'm going to tell you right now, Because kids start back at school in 2 weeks. I'll have 3 hours to myself.
Oh my God. That's way too much time, Jess.
What am I
That's
gonna
way too
do?
much time. That's way
What am
too
I
much
gonna
time.
do? I'm gonna fucking sleep. But I'm also like,
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Like, it's like, okay.
that's a good
I think
idea.
I think that's part of that fall energy for me is like, okay, like I will actually be able to rest a little bit coming
Yeah.
up.
Oh my God. Yeah. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Also, side note, okay, my kids are wonderful, even though they drive me fucking nuts. But Maria
Mhm.
is like this little singer, and she like
Oh,
sings all the time. And we were singing in the car, like I was driving Ryan into town, and she's like, she just sings every song you could think of, and it's just like makes me so all like the kids songs. Let's be real. But she
yeah.
goes, A B C 8 9 10,
Oh
A B C D 8 9 10. Like
my God. That's so fun. She's making her own collaboration.
it totally is. But then it's like when it's the sound of Twinkle Twinkle, right? Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Then she sings, who's she singing? Oh God, it doesn't matter. But everything that she sings is to that tune. Anyways, so
That's so
but I'm like, oh,
funny.
so when she starts preschool, like she's just gonna all of a sudden grow up so fast. So,
Oh yeah. It's gonna
but
be like,
also like, but also I'm
yeah.
like done. I'm like, it's fine. I just want to like, get her some cute clothes, and then I'll be like, okay, you're ready for school.
That'll feel good though. That'll feel good to do.
Yeah,
Some
it'll be good.
cute little clothes for the school year. Okay, well,
Yeah.
Jess, where can everybody find us?
Well, guys, you can call us. You can't, but I mean, you can if you want to. TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube at Basic Banter for Witches, or on Reddit, Basic Banter for Witches. There you go. You can always email us,
Yeah.
basicbanterforwitches@gmail.com. Yep. Ooh, ooh,
Yeah.
ooh.
Thanks again for
Yeah.
coming along with us this
Yeah,
weekend.
buds. Thank you. Yeah, it's good. It was different.
Yeah, well, and hopefully you guys enjoy the full moon coming up. You know what to do. If it feels good to just rest. If you enjoy water, have a nice bath or hot shower, spoil yourself with some
Yes,
Epsom salts and just try to take it easy.
exactly.
Focus on letting go what no longer serves you. And if you have a
Exactly.
project that needs to get done that's bothering you, just bite the bullet and do it. You're
I
gonna
say
feel
just
so
bite it.
better.
Just do it if you can, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all good.
Amazing. Oh,
Right
cool.
on.
Okay. Well, we'll see you next week,
You
guys.
betcha, guys. Love
Okay.
ya.
Bye-bye now. We love you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye
Goodbye.
now. Bye-bye.
Bye.